Okay, this video is for my friend who wants to see the inside and the outside of my house. This is my work in progress. Of course, you can see there's shelves already on the walls. This is my kitchen area with a bunch of junk. Kitchen shelves, bunch of junk. My walls that need to be done. There's my backpack in case I get tired of it all and want to leave. And of course my bed. You've already seen all this. So now, and that's the entire house. We're going to go out. I leave this material here on my door for summertime, for when the bugs decide they want to come in. So this is outside of my front door. Can't really see. And then this is what I look at every morning when I wake up. So we're going to step down. There's my doggies playing. There's a fire pit. I've got the barrels there now because I needed to move them someplace to mow the grass. There's my water barrels, one of them. This is the outside of my house. There's my two big windows looking toward the mountain. The truck, doggies, the barn that my dad swears is perfectly fine, and we're all afraid it's going to fall in on our heads one day. My dad and my brother built that barn. Then I have that, and then I imagine you know what that is. That's my lovely, lovely little outhouse behind the barn. The wall coming down on the barn. That's embarrassing, but I'll add it in here. And inside, I keep a lot of my gardening tools in here. Obviously, we keep all of our kayaks in here. And then extra materials that I might need along the way. The windows back there, I plan on building a greenhouse out of them. So, if you have any windows that you want to donate, I'll be happy to take them. So then we come around to the back side of my house. This is where we just came around from. Here's the back side. There's my other water barrel. Both water barrels catch the rain off the porch. And I heard in some states it's actually against the law to do it. I don't know, haven't checked into it. But that water I use to water the garden and whatever else I need for gray water purposes, because it's not good to drink, obviously. So then here's the field. There's all the pallets that I have left over. I need to burn them. And then here is my garden. There's the driveway that goes up to my porch, up to my house. Then up there, that's my uncle's barn, my parents' house, my daughter and her husband's house. This is my compost pile that I'm walking toward that needs to be turned. Please don't judge me. Want to see what's in my compost? Eggs and grass and weeds that need to be turned. So then here is my garden, but here's my garden tools, which I think are really cool because my rake actually has carvings in it. And then here is, excuse me, here's another one in the rake. This is my old man rake. And then that's just a regular. But then I have the shovel that has just regular stick per shovel, tamper and all that other things that people use in their gardens. So here is what's left of one of my tomato beds and my peppers. And then of course we're coming around behind the pallet pile. There's the house. Then here is my winter garden, what's left of it, because the stupid rabbits have decided that they want to live in my garden. So I have to buy more plants. Then the weeds back there are just on the outside of my garden fence. That was going to be the rest of my garden, but we never plowed it up, so the weeds grew up. But that is not in my garden. You can probably see the fence right in front of it. And I have 3 more beds over here that need to be cleaned out. These 3 have pretty much been cleaned out. And then here's the door that goes to my garden. There's my dogs tearing up something that I'm sure I probably need. Yes, it's what I water my plants with. Good job. Good job, Molly. Way to destroy everything, Molly. Keep up the good work. And there is my winter garden again. Of course, we're facing towards the sun, so there's not much that you can see. So, then we'll walk back around. Face towards the sun again, sorry. And the little door, the little white door, is only to get in the garden when it's just me. If I have to pick something or whatever, I need to pick some veggies. If I have to get a tiller or a mower in here, I come around the outside of the compost pile. There's the pallet door to the compost pile. And then here is the door to my garden, the quote-unquote garage door to my garden. Then you can see all the weeds growing in the fence row. Needs to be planted. That's due to my laziness. The 2 beds that need to be dug up. And then I have another spot right here that could hold another bed. I'll do that in the spring. Then where this spot has been bush hogged, my dad did that. He couldn't do this area though because there's pallets in those weeds that need to be drug out and burned as well. So right to where it's been bush hogged, hopefully one day the garden fence will go that far. And then here's our hayfield, my hayfield, I guess, where I would like to someday put cows and goats. There's my neighbor's barn because we're right on the fence line with our neighbors. And then coming around the front of the barn, there's my house. And then that's it. Pretty much that is my, or this is my, and then of course Alfie and Molly, my babies. This is my homestead. And hopefully I'm giving myself a time scale of about 3 years. Hopefully in 3 years' time, I will be able to live completely off of this homestead. So, there you go. There you have it. I hope that's what you thought it was. Anyway, I'm going to go. Bye.